Dr. Jake Berman here, and today's video is specifically for senior golfers who are struggling with flexibility or injuries, knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain, limiting your ability to perform a full typical golf swing. So I'm going to show you how a $20 investment can give you 100 times better return on investment than a $500 or $1,000 investment on a brand new custom driver that's guaranteed to give you 20 more yards, like they say every single year the new model comes out. Before we get into that, if you're a senior golfer looking for the best warm-up to do before a round of golf, make sure you click the link below or visit seniorgolfwarmup.com, and you can do this thing in 5 minutes or less. You can do it on the driving range. You won't feel embarrassed to do it, so click that link. So now let's get into this thing. So this is a foam roller. It's a 36-inch foam roller, and the primary purpose of this thing is to show you how to move your body, let you know what it feels like to move your body the right way, help you increase your flexibility without doing anything crazy. You can do this thing in less than 60 seconds a day to improve your golf swing. So here's how we're going to do it. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to get into a good posture. So none of this rounded stuff. Belly button in, get your chest way up. So pull that belly button in and get your chest way up. Get rid of this rounded shoulder stuff, so chest way up. And then put the foam roller directly on your chest right here, right on your sternum. Then you're going to reach out. Straight arms, so no bent elbows, straight arms. Try not to round when you do this. Keep that chest up. Now this is the important part. Soft knees, hips go back, just like this. So I'm pointing the foam roller that way. I'm not pointing it down at where the golf ball would be. So here we go again. Chest up, right on your chest here. Straight elbows, soft knees, hips back. Now we're going to go into our backswing just like this, focusing on keeping this trail leg, right knee bent. And now here's the kicker right here. Making sure that your right hand, if you're a right-handed golfer, stays on top of the left hand here. Here's what most senior golfers do, is once you get here, the hands are facing each other. They're not on top of each other anymore. So this is what happens when we don't maintain spine angle and we get tall. This results in every other compensation in the whole entire planet that nobody likes. Losing club head speed over the top, yanking it, shanking it, whatever it is. So here we go. Nice stance, right? Nice golf stance here. Real tall, no rounded shoulders, real tall. Foam roller goes right on the chest. Straight elbows, don't round the shoulders when you reach out. Soft knees, reach your hips straight back, so I'm keeping my knees pretty straight. I'm not squatting down, okay? And then we're going to rotate. As we rotate, I'm keeping this trail leg bent, just like this. I'm increasing the pressure through my right foot, driving my right foot through the ground. I'm engaging my core, and then I'm focusing on keeping my right hand as much on top of my left hand as I possibly can right here. Now here's the best part of this. This is how we can gain better flexibility. As far as I can get right here, now I feel like I'm stuck. Here's the first thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to take my belt buckle and I'm going to turn it just a hair farther. It's going to go just a hair farther without compromising what I'm doing at my knee. What 99% of you are going to find is that your belt buckle is going to go at least a ½ inch, if not an inch farther. As the belt buckle goes, what you'll notice next is your shoulders can go 3 more inches, 4 more inches, 5 more inches, just with that extra inch that you get from your hip. Now the shoulders can go even farther. So now we've augmented, increased our shoulder turn by 5 more inches, which is significant when we're talking about the driver at the end. That's going much farther. So here we go again. Chest up. Foam roller goes right in the middle of the chest. Reach out with straight elbows, don't round the shoulders, stay tall. Soft knees, Hips go straight back. I'm not pointing this thing down at the ground, right here. And then I'm going to go into the backswing, keeping a target, keeping my eye on a target on the wall here so that I don't slide. We don't want to slide in this, right? So find a target on the ground if you need to. And I'm going to rotate into the backswing, keeping my right knee bent, focusing on keeping my right hand on top of my left hand, not getting tall. This is going to be the hardest thing for the majority of you seniors out there. So rotate, exaggerate it if you need to get started. Exaggerate the right hand directly on top of my left hand. I'd rather you exaggerate this than do the opposite. Okay? So tall, foam roller right in the middle of the chest, straight elbows, soft knees, hips back, not pointing down at the golf ball, but pointing kind of at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to rotate, keeping my right hand on top of my left hand, keeping my eye right on a spot on the floor here so that I don't slide, keeping my right knee bent, driving that right foot through the ground, drive, 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 and then when you think you get to the end here, this is the magic spot right here. Get your belt buckle and turn it just a hair farther without compromising your knee position, and then that's going to allow your shoulders to go even farther. And now we still maintained a really good spine angle here. So let me put it all together. Soft knees, hips back, and then I'm going to rotate. Hips go a little bit farther, rotate a little farther, and then come back. Rotate and come back. Rotate, right hand is staying on top of the left hand, come back. Rotate, I feel my core working like crazy, my hip working like crazy, the muscles in my right foot working like crazy, and come back. Rotate and come back. You're gonna do that 10 times. Now, here's where it gets really fun. That helps out with our flexibility and mobility into the backswing. But what about the swing through? We still got to get through the golf ball. Who cares if we have a beautiful backswing, but we block it here and we can't even finish the swing? So here's the fun part, putting it all together. So now we've already done the backswing. Now let's do the swing through. We're going to increase flexibility for dissociation of our lower half from our upper half. Here's how we do it. Right against the chest, same exact position, address. Now all we're going to do here is move the lower half to the target. I'm rotating my belt buckle to the target. Rotate the belt buckle to the target. I'm straightening my left knee, rolling on the outside of my left foot, and trying to get my belt buckle to the target. It's not going to get there. It's going to go to probably right center, okay? But all we're trying to do is we're trying to increase the flexibility between the upper half and the lower half. I'm driving through my right leg, stretching all of this, trying to keep my chest flat here. Again, we're just trying to dissociate, get dissociation, separation of the lower half from the upper half, because that's how we're going to get the hips through the golf ball, lagging real nice. Now, here's what it looks like actually from this view. Address. The foam roller does not move. I'm making sure that my eyes keep a spot on the floor there, and I'm going to rotate my hips towards the camera. Rotate my hips towards the camera. Rotate towards the camera. I'm straightening my left knee. I'm rolling on the outside of my left foot, rotating the hips towards the camera. Here's the thing that you've got to watch out for in this part. Do not rotate and stay on the back leg. Don't rotate and come back here. Try to push the hips towards the target. So towards the target. Rotate and get the hips towards the target. So now my head is over the inside of my right foot and my hips are way over there. You should feel lengthening through here. Now, most of you senior golfers, that's going to feel really tight and really uncomfortable. That's why we do it in this very limited, controlled range of motion without a golf club in our hand, not trying to hit a golf ball. This is very strategic. Rotate, feel the muscles engaging, feel the stretching on the hip and the side of the oblique over here, and come back. So now let's put it all together. Rotate, rotate, trying to get my belt buckle as far as I can every single time. I'm thinking about my belt buckle going as far as it can, not my shoulders. Think about your belt buckle going as far as it can every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Good. Now the opposite. 1, 2, rotating. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should be able to do 10 that way and 10 that way in less than 60 seconds. 60 seconds a day can dramatically change your golf game. If you don't have 60 seconds a day to do this, you really don't care about improving your golf game. So make sure you do it 60 seconds a day, super simple, super easy. It's going to help flexibility, core engagement, hip mobility, core firing with the glutes firing, dissociation, separation of the bottom half from the top half for the downswing. This is one of the favorite drills that I give all of my seniors over the years. So make sure you do this on a daily basis. And for applying this thing, make sure you watch this video up here next, because in this video here, this is where I tell you why closing your stance is hurting your game. After you do this drill, you don't need to close your stance anymore. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Yeah!